Hi, I'm Jim Dodson, the Florida Bike Guy. So why do I need e-bike insurance? Well, the simple answer is if you don't have e-bike insurance, then you can be sued. If you cause a crash that injures someone and they are looking for a place to receive compensation, they're going to naturally turn to you. Let's talk about some choices you have about e-bikes and getting insurance in Florida. Now, what I'm going to say applies to Florida because we have a statute in Florida that now defines what an e-bike is, and I've made other videos about that. But basically, they have three classifications of e-bikes in Florida: Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. So if you are on an e-bike, which is a bicycle, as one of the Class 1, 2, or 3, then you should be classified as a bicycle on your homeowner's policy, your auto policy, or whatever you're concerned about. But from a liability standpoint, if you cause a crash because you hit a pedestrian, you ran into another bicyclist, or some other reason that you've injured someone using your e-bike, you want to make sure that you are covered for your own personal liability to protect all of your assets and those things that you've accumulated in your lifetime. What I would do is the first place to look is your homeowner's insurance or your renter's insurance. Let them know that you have an e-bike. Let them know the particulars of it. You know, there are people that buy e-bikes that are not truly a bicycle. If they go 40 miles an hour, they are some other type of moped or electric bicycle that totally outside what I'm talking about here. So make sure your homeowners or your renter's policy, they understand that you have an e-bike in Florida, what the classification is, and make sure that you qualify under any requirements that are unique to your policy. Okay. The other thing that you can do, and there's a company here in Florida called Velo Assurance, VELO SURANCE. I don't get any commercial, I'm not paid for promoting Velo Assurance. I found them a number of years ago. I insure my own personal bicycles with them. They are unique in Florida because they insure bicyclists and bicycles. And they understand that market, and they treat e-bikes and bicycles the same. And I presume as long as they are a Class 1, Class 2, or Class 3 under the Florida statute as we know it. The Velo Assurance does offer liability protection. I think their policies start at $25,000. I know they go to $100,000 in liability protection. I would suggest that you consider more. If you hit somebody, unfortunately, and just knock them over and break their hip, you could have a claim which far more than $100,000. So you want to get enough insurance on your car, on your home, on your e-bike to protect you from the most common injuries we see. So I would suggest you get well above $100,000. You should talk to them about what coverage you want to get on your bike. Remember, the unique things about an e-bike is the fact that they ride on the road and they ride on the sidewalk in most jurisdictions. So when you ride an e-bike on the sidewalk, you have an opportunity to run into other bicyclists, pedestrians, children. I mean, it's a lot of opportunity for mischief to occur. And you just don't want ever to be in a situation where you have a crash, someone points the finger at you at being responsible, and the other person has been seriously hurt, and you're not adequately insured. You want to avoid that. So talk to your homeowner's carrier, check out Velo Assurance, get the coverage that you need, protect yourself so you can sleep at night when the unexpected happens. I'm Jim Dodson, the Florida Bike Guy. Get insured and be safe out there.